So we're with Sam Torrance, our professional for the day. And Sam, after last year, it's fair to say you've had a much better day.
Yes, I almost felt like a professional today. Well, they say the cream comes to the top, but unfortunately I was beaten by a certain Argentinian last year. And you're not going to believe it, the cream came to the top again, and old Placido Gonzalez beat me again. What can I do except listen to it for another friggin' year? Well done, Placido. I can't even remember who the other one was that beat me. Oh, it was the young pro. Made it too. No, great fun. We've been lucky with the weather, but good bunch of guys here today. Good fun. And we've got the dinner to come, so.
Thing is, you're Sam Torrance. It's everybody wants to dine out on beating Sam Torrance, but of course it's Sam Torrance, the man who won 21 European tours, 8 Ryder Cups he played in, etc. You know, it's been a while, but the name stays.
Yeah, unfortunately the game didn't. But it's fun. I still enjoy it these days. And you know, whenever I lose, someone's happy, and that's fine. Every shot makes someone happy.
Yeah, and do you enjoy days like this? And obviously it's not really competitive, is it? It's just fun.
No.
It is competitive.
No, of course it is. I'm a pro. It's what I've done for 47 years. I don't like getting beaten any way, shape or form at anything. And it's just my competitive nature. So, yes, it's fun, but we're trying.
Yeah, there's always a lot of celebrities at these days, and you know some of them, others you don't. It's always good fun meeting fellow professionals from other sports.
Yeah, I met someone, Monty. I don't know what he plays or what he does. Maybe he's a chef. I think he's a chef. That's right. But he was only in the semi-final. Maybe he'll become a good chef one day. But yeah, I had some great footballers here today. Some fun. Gordon Strachan, one of my heroes, one of my absolute heroes. Great Scotsman. It's good. It's nice to meet players from other sports that you probably wouldn't get to meet.
Yeah, because what I find is that sports people like other sports people because they understand what you've had to do to get to the top.
They understand pressure and work ethic.
And they like to be good at everything, don't they? Even when they're not.
Yes. Well, they don't like to be good at it. That's maybe a wee bit harsh. They're usually good at it. You know, hand-eye ball coordination in cricket, football. It's still all coordinated. But the hardest one of them, not just because I played it, one of the hardest aspects of golf is the ball just sits there and waits for you. You know, and it just doesn't move until you hit it. And sometimes even after you try to hit it, it doesn't move. But that's one of the hardest things about golf, because it's not instinctive. Most sports are instinctive, just things happen and you do them. Whereas in golf, you've got time to think. Dangerous.
It's the Ryder Cup, just a few weeks away now. I remember saying to you last year, it was good for the Ryder Cup that America won because exactly.
Don't even consider saying that again. Are they still sore where I kicked you?
But it's going to be epic, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but this is a huge one for Europe because if they win this one, then it's America next time. A rut is on the way, you know, and it's only one, but it's like if you don't birdie the first, you can't birdie all 18. They're on a run. They're one up. They're one ahead. They've won the last one, and we must win it back this time. So that's the way we're thinking.
They've got a very, very decent team.
They have, yes, absolutely got a strong team. Equally, we have an equally strong team. Number 1 in the world now, Justin Rose, top of the list, which is fantastic. Nice little boost for Europe there. And Molinari winning the Open was a boost. But prior to the Open, the Americans held the Walker Cup, they held the Curtis Cup, they held the Solheim Cup, they held the Ryder Cup, they held all 4 majors. And that's a pain in the arse, let me tell you. That's a lot of USA. So we had to change it. Molinari wins the Open, brilliant. Justin goes to number 1. Another little boost for the European team. We have home advantage, home crowds, home set up the course to suit us. Of course, we've played for over 20 years. A lot of course knowledge there. So we've got a lot of things in our favour. But you can never underestimate the Americans. I mean, every time we play the Ryder Cup, they always look stronger on paper. We've had some fantastic success over the last 20, 30 years. So now is the time to stop their run of success.
First time in France, how do you think that's going to go?
Well, you mean the French support? It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, the support in Scotland couldn't have been better, but it wasn't all Scotsmen. You know, it's the French, they're more fashionistas. It's more, the Lancome used to be a fabulous event, and it was about fashion. You know, the golf course was great, and the golf was great, but the supporters very well to do, and that's fine, you know. And the French will, no, I think there'll be great support. I mean, it's a European team, and the French, you know, the world champions. It's time for they'll be there for us.
And finally, Sam, you achieved so much in the sport. A lot of people associate you with the Ryder Cup more than anything else. Having played 8 times, having won it so many times, having sunk a winning putt, having captained Europe to win. Are you happy with that?
Oh, absolutely. Well, if you think of it, it's every 2 years. I played 8 and I was vice captain 3 times, and captain. You know, it's 24 years of my life. It's just, it doesn't get better. And the friendship, the camaraderie from both sides. I've got some incredible American friends from Ryder Cups, incredible, really close. It's wonderful to go through something like that with comrades or people you work with. You know, you work with them all year, and then all of a sudden, or you work against them all year, you're against them all year, and all of a sudden you're a team. And the bonding is fantastic. The Ryder Cup there's no event I can go. It is the best.